Always dope.
Beastars is always
dope.
It's wholesome in the most effed up way.
I don't know about wholesome.
It is kind of wholesome. Well, when Legoshi was wagging his tail, hugging Lewis, how wholesome was that?
That was strange.
What do you mean he's happy to see him? You never been happy to see your friend?
Are they even friends?
Well, Legoshi is Lewis's friend, and Lewis is not Legoshi's friend.
Just like rivals, maybe, but not
No,
friends.
Legoshi considers Lewis his friend. Lewis is not considered Legoshi's friend.
Yeah, but Legoshi is kind of, you know.
Societally awkward?
More than that, But yeah, always good. I dug Legoshi trained to actually beat a brown bear. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that Rix is I think it's Rix or something. It's R-I-X.
Riz.
Yeah. I liked his his mind games with Legoshi.
Like when he was trying to basically testing his willpower.
Then,
that's kind of rude. Why are you shitting on this guy for literally no reason?
Then Pina popped in, but don't fall for this. Then off screen, I was like, oh, I hate you. I need you.
And Riz, clearly, we've already seen that Riz would literally just break both of his legs.
Yep. Actually, he has strong herbivore legs now.
Herbivore legs?
Or something like that.
That's such hilarious tech. So herbivores, if they don't eat meat, they get super strong limbs. That's kind of hilarious.
I don't even... Why?
It doesn't really matter why.
Wouldn't just normal training do that? Just lifting weights and...
It's kind of...
What is
there might actually be a scientific reason.
No, it's not. Maybe
seriously,
actually.
There might be a scientific reason. Maybe the calcium or minerals you get.
Geez.
Seriously, from eating vegetative matter helps your limbs and muscles and shit.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is a pretty smart show. You don't know.
But what brings more nutrients, right? Meat or vegetable matter? It's meat, right?
Yeah, but maybe they metabolize in a different way. Cause think about how strong a flipping horse's legs are.
That's true.
And think about how many lions just die from getting kicked in the head with giraffes.
True.
You know how effed up that is?
I've ever seen a hell of lions get domed by a hoof?
Oh my god! It's terrible. It's terrible.
Damn.
It's just literally a one shot.
Donkey kick.
And lions don't one shot anything.
No, they have packs.
Yeah,
One-on-one, wildebeest versus a lion.
Lion gets gored. If you think about it, carnivores for the most part are way weaker than the prey they eat, except for a freaking Siberian tiger or some shit like that.
But they got that mental game going on.
It's true, they're way smarter.
I don't want to get hurt. I just want to run away.
The one effed up part was that ocelot.
Oh, she was cute.
Yeah, but she killed and ate 2 ferrets.
Damn it.
That's 2 people.
Help. So, the mice in this story are super small, right?
Yeah, they're super small.
So are ferrets also super well, bunnies are pretty big, though. Ferrets are bigger than bunnies, right? No,
not necessarily.
Same size.
Around the same size. Think about if they're Haru's size. Haru's tiny AF. So she could have killed 2 Haru's. But think about it.
That Harlequin rabbit is bigger than Haru.
Yeah, because Haru's a dwarf rabbit. Haru's like Tokyo.
Okay.
She's a dwarf rabbit.
Yeah, ferrets are pretty big. They're like weasels. I mean,
they're not. They're
like stoats.
But they're long. They're not big.
They're like minks, right? Oh, okay. So ferret.
And also, ferrets aren't herbivores. They're carnivores.
Oh yeah, they are. They're they're related to the weasel.
Yeah, no, they're a musculid, I think. Yeah, musculid.
Carnivores eat other carnivores. Okay.
Mustelid. They're in the Mustelidae family. So yeah, carnivorous mammals containing weasels, badgers, otters, ferrets, and martens, minks, wolverines, and others.
That means a carnivore-only society will still not function. Because carnivores will just eat other carnivores.
Yeah, don't you remember Legoshi was going to get eaten by hyena?
Yeah, so...
He's like, puppy meat.
No, yeah. No
That's
matter
what he said.
What, that means the carnivores are just screwed.
Not necessarily. You can you can breed certain behaviors out of people. It's like,
I mean, just standard, just like carnivore. Let's see if the society segregates completely, right?
But it's similar to the way we've domesticated dogs. Like physical domestication is different than taming, right? Because when you domesticate something, you change its DNA.
But we're not talking about doing that here. We're just talking about
No, I'm saying like over time in a carnivore, because this society is fairly new from what they've been saying. So over time in a society, if people might just lose, they might become domesticated, like domesticated bears that will lose the same aggressive tendencies that their forefathers would have had.
Okay. But like just right now.
No, right now.
Society cuts in half. Carnivores are on one side. Herbivores are on one side. That carnivore society would still just fail.
It might not fail. The strong will just eat the weak. They'd have farms like in Promised Neverland.
They're just guns though.
Huh?
They're just guns.
They'd have farms like in Promised Neverland.
Eating each other.
Yeah, but they'd be farms.
Who will be the top carnivore? They're like a bear?
Bears and lions. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't be like that.
You just shoot their asses.
It'd be rich. No, you can't shoot someone if you're poor. It'd be divided. I'm saying it would be divided by rich and poor. Like the poor people, like we saw, people sell their organs. That crocodile was selling his organs. That's what it will be. The rich will buy the meat of the poor carnivores. They're already doing that in the dark market right now.
Messed up, man. Your carnivores gotta go.
No, they just
gotta all become pandas.
Oh my god, they just need to be domesticated over the next 100 years, basically.
Gonna solve it. They're domesticated right now.
No, they're not.
They're in society.
They're
right?
wild. Just because they're in society, this is a new society. They said so, and
they're still. Okay, we're not even using the right terms of this show.
No, I am. To domesticate something is to physically change its. You're physically changing its DNA. They're tame. They're not domesticated.
Same thing.
No, it's extraordinarily different.
Oh my goodness.
I'm serious. Being tame and being domesticated is extremely different. Like you can have a tame bear, but the bear is not domesticated. Humans have only domesticated very few animals. Well,
the characters in the show are animal-headed people.
Yes,
and then they're humans with animal heads.
No, they're animals. Just call them. They're anthropomorphized animals.
They're even beyond that. Lewis has toes. And fingers.
Okay, we're not talking about that. We're talking about their behavior, not how they look.
I know, but if you think about the whole entire domestication over time, that's they're perfect examples of actual like end game stuff like that.
No, but we don't know the world. We don't know if Lewis had hooves like 1,000 years ago.
Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. Yeah, but we don't know.
He probably did.
No, we can't say probably. We don't know.
These are super domesticated.
We don't know the
what?
We don't know the origin of this world or how the author built it or whatever. For all we know, there was just some nuclear blast that changed all the into that can talk. But anyway, so domestication and taming, they're different concepts. So taming is the conditioned behavioral modification of a wild-born animal when its natural avoidance of humans is reduced and it accepts the presence of humans. But domestication is the permanent genetic modification of a bred lineage that leads to an inherited predisposition towards humans. So, for example, you can domesticate them towards herbivores.
Which they all are.
No, they're becoming...
That means if they were just tame, then on sight, they would still probably just kill a dude.
No, that's the whole point of being tame. Tame is so when you're on site, you don't kill a dude. That's like the definition I just read. That's why you have a tame bear.
Oh. Only outliers in society actually do that stuff, right?
What do you mean?
Actually eat herbivores, right? Like the
neurotic
people in society actually do that.
Yes, but
generally speaking, carnivores just talk and act normal around herbivores in this show.
Yeah, but that's the exact same as tame animals. The outlier chimpanzee is the one that's going to be ripping off your genitals and your hands.
You said domesticated with what again?
Domestication is the permanent genetic modification of a bred lineage.
Bro. Permanent genetic modification. Lewis has toes.
Michael, stop saying that as if it's evidence.
Has toes.
You have no idea. For all you know, but you're going off the fact that maybe humans existed at some point.
There's dinosaurs in the show. They had a history about dinosaurs. Remember that? The festival? Being about the forefathers about dinosaurs? So you can probably guess that the past had more bestial people.
No, we don't. All we know is that they evolved from dinosaurs. Evolution is not domestication.
Did those dinosaur statues have like toes and feet?
If you say toes one more time.
Think about it. Like they were just dinosaurs, right? So it was just normal dinosaurs. So eventually, like when they evolved from that, they'll probably be normal like deers and stuff like that.
We don't know, but this is all speculation.
I know, but you can. My hypothesis.
Your hypothesis.
factual weight in this because we've seen what a dinosaur looks like in the show, which is the forefather for animals.
Oh my goodness. Your hypothesis is completely based on the fact that they developed toes. You know that, right? No how insane that is. No insane that is.
It sounds hilarious. That's why it's funny.
You know how insane that is.
Think about the dinosaurs that they show in the show don't have shoes on or something like that, right?
Doesn't mean they don't.
They're just beasts.
First of all, not all the animals have toes. You don't know if all the animals have toes.
Besides the birds. Well, birds have toes, of course, but actual human feet.
You've only seen Lewis's feet, right?
Yes, but okay. What I'm trying to say, these are genetically modified.
You don't know that. For all you know, dinosaurs had toes too.
Of course, dinosaurs have toes. I mean,
no,
we've seen the depiction of dinosaurs being quite like our dinosaurs, which are just monsters.
Did you see close-ups of their feet in that depiction?
I think
no, did you see close-ups of their feet?
No, I did not.
All right, then your whole then your whole hypothesis on the feet is just a hypothesis at this point. No, and in order to prove your hypothesis, you have to prove that dinosaurs had
human feet.
The dinosaurs either did not have toes or had toes.
Bro, we can bring up a slide from the episode.
And even that doesn't even prove the hypothesis. That literally doesn't even mean anything.
It does, because if the dinosaurs are normal, if the dinosaurs in the show are normal dinosaurs, right? We can probably guess that their descendants would be normal animals too.
Yes, but evolution does not mean domestication.
Well, whatever. I don't even know, man. We don't know why
evolution is just like changing over time.
Is a human a domestic animal?
No, because domestication is the permanent genetic modification of a bred lineage that leads to an inherited predisposition towards humans. So you can domesticate carnivores to have an inherited predisposition towards.
You can't even really apply that definition to the show at all.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You can domesticate carnivores to have an inherited predisposition towards herbivores, meaning that they won't be violent, hostile, or aggressive towards them. They'll be trusting.
Generally speaking, they are, right?
They're not domesticated towards herbivores.
Read it one more time.
Domestication is the permanent genetic modification of a bred lineage that leads to an inherited predisposition towards humans.
Or whatever the people in the show, and towards people, we'll say, because there's no humans in the show, we'll say people.
Yeah, but we can't just say towards people, because we have to go herbivores and carnivores.
Well, we also discussed how carnivores also eat other carnivores, right?
Yes, but domestication isn't just domestication. You breed animals and you select for certain traits, right? So you select against aggression and other things of that nature.
Well, so no one's really. We don't even know.
This is something that happens over time. Domestication is a sustained, multi-generational relationship in which one group of organisms assumes a significant degree of influence over the reproduction and care of another group to secure a more predictable supply of resources from that second group. So if we were to domesticate carnivores and change their physiology, their teeth will get smaller, they'll be less aggressive, etc., the society could one day work, because carnivores essentially they'd be neutered hypothetically.
Okay, so the problem with this is that there's no humans in this show, or we don't know if there are humans yet. But
you don't have to have humans.
I know, but this doesn't work. This conversation does not work at all.
Explain why.
I did. We've been doing that for the past 5 minutes.
No, your argument was about toes.
That's what you got from it. But again,
you said
I don't know. We can't figure this out right now.
I'm not saying
we need to watch more of it.
No, I just have a hypothesis. All we have is a hypothesis.
Mine made more sense than yours.
How? Your argument was Lewis has toes. That was yours with underline and bold.
That was my main point. I'll admit that. But that's the genetic. That was the genetic part of that.
my argument. Your argument was Lewis's toes. Very convincing. Very convincing. No, I want to give you credit. It's very convincing. Lewis, you are right. Lewis does have toes. My argument was that over time, carnivores could become domesticated towards herbivores, and certain traits could be bred against. Domesticated. And I am positive they're not domesticated towards herbivores. They're tame towards herbivores. And your argument against that is Lewis's toes.
No, I'm not saying that. I said that. I don't know. I don't know. I need more information about the show.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move on. So remember the points: domestication and taming. My points. Michael's points. Lewis's toes.
Okay.
All right. You know the title of the podcast is Lewis's toes. You know the title of the podcast is Lewis's toes. Are you happy? Are you happy with that?
Sure.